So my name is Yazmin Miller. I'm the founder of an LLC called Butta Bee Beautiful. I service the community through skincare and home good products. So yeah.
Wonderful. So, tell me a little more about how you started Butta Be Beautiful and sort of your whole business story, because I think it's such a fascinating business venture, and I'm so happy for you that it's really taken off.
Thank you. So I founded my company in 2018. Around that time, I used to process my hair. So I used to use like bleach and to perm my hair. And around that time, I actually decided to go natural. And when I looked at a lot of products that were offered for people who wanted to, take care of their hair naturally, it wasn't for me. Like either the products were really expensive or like you could only just use it for one thing. And when I started making the stuff for myself, I realized that I started to do my own research. A lot of the stuff that I was making for my hair, I could use on my body. So a lot of stuff I was using on my body, I could use on my face. So I just started to give people things for free as a way to, let everybody sample it. And then it kind of just took off from there. I never had the idea to go into skincare. I was always good with my hands, but I just never thought about it until literally 2018 when I started to do it for myself.
I know you said you started in 2018.
Hmm.
I wanted to talk a little bit more about how your business has been doing so far, especially in light of the pandemic.
Hmm.
So if you could talk a little more about that.
So in light of the pandemic, it has presented to be a challenge because before the pandemic, you had more social gatherings where you could actually present your product. You had more people going out to events, or you could just go to certain places and you would see people. And I've always been kind of like a shy person. Like I'm an introvert, but I'm not an introvert. I'm a little mix of both. So it's been harder during COVID to now not be so introverted and to, use my personality to get people in so that I can tell them about my products. I've been using like learning how to use social media more to market myself. It's been a challenge because I'm not really into the social media. Um, so it's been a challenge, but I've been working through it. Um, if I do a community event now, it's very more, we take high precautions for COVID. So you have to wear your mask, but it's difficult because now people can't see you smile. People can't really hear you talking unless they, so it's been a challenge, but I've been able to get through it. And honestly, a lot of people that I have made as new customers, even out of state, has been because of existing customers who have been doing word of mouth, which helps. And I always try to give free items out to people. Every time I turn around, I'm doing like a free raffle, or if I meet somebody, I give them a sample. So that has helped me get through COVID because now, because I'm giving free samples, it makes people want to come back in once they try it. So
Of course, we'll definitely share your social media information if you don't mind just saying that out loud so we can.
so my no problem. So my Instagram is Butta Butta _BB. We also have a Facebook page as well, which is Butta Butta space BEE space beautiful. And off your first purchase, if you put in the coupon capital A, capital D 2021, you get free shipping, and you also get a complimentary gift, which is most likely going to be a free candle.
So I was asking if you always wanted your own business, and I should say to have your own business, and what's your business
Mm-hmm.
story? Do you have any formal education or
Mm-hmm.
any prior experience working in the business setting? I just love to learn your whole story.
So when I was younger, I used to always say I wanted to be a lawyer. And then as I got older, I went to college. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to go to law school. So I did actually my undergrad. I did it, and I had got my bachelor's at Pace University in criminal justice. After that, I took time off and I went back and I got my master's because I did always have a want, and I still do have a want to service my community. And I always wanted to open up my own nonprofit. So in the sense, I always knew I wanted to have my own business. I always wanted to work for myself. So after I got my master's in human administration. I thought it would better help me working my own nonprofit. And actually, while I was doing it, I learned more of a business piece. So that helped me when I opened up my own LLC, Butta Bee Beautiful. So in a sense, I could say that I always wanted to have my own business. I just never really knew what. And times always change. And because, situations happen, life happens, I never knew what. But here I am now, and I literally am a business owner of 2 businesses, and they both are doing well and soon to be 3.
It's amazing. And I know you sort of changed your mind a little bit. I know you said you wanted to first be a lawyer, but then found a different passion. So what advice would you give to someone who's interested in entrepreneurship, running their own business?
I would say start your business. The minute you think about the business, you start your business, and you think about everything else later. Because when you self-doubt yourself, you just hold yourself back. And there were a lot of times in my life where I thought about starting a business and I let myself stop myself in the fear of not being successful. But you learn from the lack of success. So every stage of your life is always a lesson. But when you start your business, you start to learn lessons that you never even knew that you could learn while starting your business. If you actually wait and you don't do it, you're not just not taking a chance, but you don't know where that business could have took you 5 years later. So I encourage all entrepreneurs to start your business, take the risk, and learn from the risk as you go.
Great, thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.